brothers and sisters, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, thanks for joining us. I'm so excited to be here. I'm really excited today. I put a question box on my Instagram asking what people want to see this week, and I got a lot of requests about speaking about motivation as well as some workout stuff. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about motivation, how to find it, how to keep grinding when you feel like you've lost it, and then we're going to do a little workout. Right now it's funny, in my nutrition course I'm studying motivation and intrinsic motivation versus extrinsic motivation, external and internal forces. A lot of times you hear, keep your eye on the prize, you know, your end goal. Always have that in your focus, and regardless of the obstacles you face, you'll hear that a lot, to keep mindful of the end result. But I think it's important to measure our successes little by little and focus on our effort in the beginning, and then as we get into our journey, whatever journey that may be, professionally, you know, fitness related, relationally, whatever journey you're on, focus on the effort it's going to take to be successful in that journey. And then as you progress, you can start focusing on that end reward, that external gratification or reward that you get for staying true to your journey. So in reality, regardless of the initial desire we have when we start, right? So take, for example, New Year's Day 2020. Okay, we were all highly motivated. It was the beginning of something, and it's likely the time you implemented or attempted to implement a positive change of some sort into your life. Regardless of our initial desire to make that change, what is more significant is the little pieces of effort that it takes to get there. Although we want to focus on the reward and the end goal, and it's great to have specific goals that are measurable, it's important to gauge your effort and also to have motivation from within. So it's very important to actually enjoy the stuff, because I guarantee you, if you try to implement a fitness strategy or a lifestyle or eating habits, a diet, whatever it may be, if you don't enjoy it and you don't like the food you're eating, if you don't like the way you're working out, if you don't like what your coach is telling you to do, you're probably not going to do it very long. And that's just common sense, my friends. Beginning, it's important to focus on the effort that it will take to get there, because oftentimes things are so much harder than we anticipate, right? When we say we're going to start working out, we're going to eat better, we're going to save more money, we're going to get that job, it all sounds wonderful and pretty, and it's packaged and it's wonderful looking. However, we severely underestimate what it takes to get there. So if we focus on the effort it's going to take and know from the very beginning and set ourselves up for expectations, like, I know it's going to be difficult, and I know I'm going to fall on my face, I vow to give up, never give up, regardless of those obstacles. And then later, when things get hard, that first plateau, that first time where you lose your motivation and you're like, hold on, what do I do now? I wanted this so bad, I was so hype about it, and now I really just want all the cookies and cake and naps. And I'll go after that job later. You know, I got time, I'm young. Whatever excuses you start giving yourself, that, my friends, is the point when we switch our focus from the effort to the end goal. Knowing that if we stop now, we're not going to get to that point that we so desperately want. We're not going to progress into the person that we envision ourselves. I want you to do me a favor right now, and I want you to think of the best version of yourself. I want you to visualize the best version of yourself, whatever that looks like for you, whatever position at your current place of employment, whatever physique you would like yourself to have, whatever fitness related goal you would like to achieve, whatever amount of money you want to save in the bank, whatever kind of relationship you want in your marriage. I want you to visualize the best version of yourself, okay? Mind, body, and soul. And I want you to every day, as many times as you can, do something little that's going to get you there. And that does not mean that every day is going to be perfect. That does not mean that every day you're going to hit your calories, eat the food that you're supposed to eat. It doesn't mean that you're going to get your workout in every day. It doesn't mean that you're not going to splurge with your money once in a while and not save that $10 per week like you planned on January 1st. And it doesn't mean you're not going to fall short at being the best human to other people, but it does mean that you stay mindful of that goal. You stay committed to being that person that you want the best for yourself. So by putting effort in every day and reminding yourself of the goal, that's what's going to sustain your motivation and maybe allow you to catch it when you lose it. So I want you to think of a backpacking backpacking trip, anywhere that involves supplies, whether it's a backpack, your hiking boots, maybe it's a map, your compass. If you don't have one of those things, you're likely not going to make it to where you're trying to go, okay? The top of that mountain or that trail, whatever you're aiming towards, you might not make it there because it takes so many pieces to keep you on the route to success, to successfully reach that destination. The same works with the goals in our lives, you guys. So if you don't have the constant effort of your steps to get yourself to the goal, if you don't have the reminder of the rewards that you want to accomplish, and really if you don't have the assistance of the people in your life, the support that you deserve, you're going to fall off track more often and more quickly than you would like to. It's just the bottom line. You need a solid foundation of all these working parts in order to stay steadfast, okay? That you can do to keep your motivation. So number one, I'm a visual person. I think it's important to write down your goals. So what are you trying to accomplish? What do you need motivation to do? What is that result that you want to have and why, okay? So what are you trying to do and why? And when you write down why, I don't want you to write down because I want to be thinner, or I want to lose 10 pounds, or I want to look like this. I want you to dig deep and find the root of that why. Why do you want to be healthy? Maybe it's because you want to be able to run around with your kids that are growing up right before your eyes. Maybe it's because you have had a lifelong dream to be a runner and you have been holding yourself back with your bad habits and this, that, and the other. Maybe it's just simply you want to be proactive and avoid, the common heart conditions or diseases that run in your family. Remind yourself of that why very, very frequently. Personally, for me, I love setting challenges for myself. I am a natural born athlete. I love competing. I'm a very competitive person by nature. I love partaking in different, athletic ventures. That's one of my whys, but my biggest why is I have this unending passion to help others reach a higher level of themselves, to prove to others that they were made for more than mediocrity. As a fitness coach, my why lies in the changes that I am able to help others make for themselves. It comes from setting an example for the people around me. I want to be the healthiest, best, strongest, fastest version of myself because it inspires others to do the same, and it makes me feel the most alive. I feel like maybe you're overwhelmed by every step that you take. It's necessary to get to your goals. Remind yourself how good you will feel when you reach that goal. So maybe whether it's trying to kick an addiction or maybe it's just trying to be healthier in general, remind yourself how better it'll feel to walk up a flight of stairs. Remind yourself how easier it'll be to walk a mile. Remind yourself how strong you will feel when you're able to bench press actual weight, even though right now you're not physically not able to do that. Remind yourself how good it'll feel. Also remind yourself that every step you take forward is a step in the right direction. Let me repeat myself. Every step you take forward is a step in the right direction. I don't care how much you slow down, as long as you don't give up, because you start falling back into old ways that are not good for you or anybody around you. Nobody likes to start over, and quitting is never the option, and your best is always enough. So time is going to pass anyway. From today to the rest of the year, the time never stops for anybody. So you might as well take an inch closer to your goals. Even if sometimes, you're going to have good days where you are on fire. You're going to have great months where you're on fire and you're just smashing your goals. You're checking things off your list. And then there's going to be days where you're just able to do just a little bit. But I promise you that little bit is a lot better than nothing. I hope that encouraged you today. Now I'm ready for my workout. I'm ready to go. So what you need to do is focus on the effort it takes to achieve your goals, and then when things get tough, I need you to keep focusing on the results that you promised yourself you were going to achieve. Few things in between that you can do, and I know personally it's helped me a lot. Don't try to fit your life around your goals. Try to fit your goals into your life. A new lifestyle is what it takes, especially when we're talking about health and fitness, okay? And the last thing, if you ever need help, if you ever find yourself like you don't have that support I was talking about, if you don't have anybody that's your cheerleader and on your side, I don't care what anybody says, it's a lonely world out there sometimes. People need people, and I truly believe on being each other's hype, women and men. So if you need someone who's going to hype you up and you don't have someone who truly believes in you, I don't think that's true, but if you feel that way, I can be that person for you, and I would love to be that person for you, and I want you to know that you are capable of anything, okay? I don't care what anybody says. And I know personally that whatever dream or goal I have for myself, that doesn't even begin to scratch the surface of my true capacity. So I'm just gonna be crazy. I'm just gonna keep dreaming crazy dreams, doing crazy things, because no matter what, I ain't there yet. We ain't even started yet. So without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy this body weight low impact training circuit that you can do anywhere at any time with anything, okay? Just yourself is what you need. Okay, it's turning into one of my favorite things to do. You can always drop suggestions or requests for future videos in the comment box. I'm an open book. Me and Chris are open book. By default, he is, because he's marrying me. So go ahead and ask us anything, whether it's about bodybuilding, powerlifting, coaching, business, finance, anything that you think that we could provide to you is what I want to do. I love you guys so much. Don't forget that you are worthy, you are loved, and you're made for the mediocrity, and don't make me tell you again. Okay, go have a good weekend. Bye.